Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to do something a little fun, something that was requested. It's all about zodiac signs and a fragrance that might kind of go with it. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. Truly appreciate your continued support of my channel. If you have not already subscribed, now is the time to do so. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and make sure you turn on your notification bell so you will know every single time I upload. Before we get into the fragrances dim, let us talk about my scent of the day. My scent of the day. So today I decided to pull for this one right here, and this is Mango Skin from Wilhelm Perfumery. Listen, this smells like mango skin. Duh. It's a very realistic mango. It's like really the skin of the mango. So it's kind of green but sweet. You know, mango is one of my favorite fruits, but not all mangoes are created equally. I would say that this fragrance right here, of all the ones I have in my collection, this is my favorite mango forward fragrance. Now, there are many more out there that I have not tried, so take that with a grain of salt. So there's mango, there's blackberry, in the middle there's jasmine, there's orris, in the base there's some vanilla. It's sweet. I find it to be very inviting. Again, a realistic mango, but still smelling very perfumey. It's very light wearing to me. Gives me about 4 hours on the skin with minimal projection, minimal sillage, but I definitely enjoy this one. So today, my scent of the day is Mango Skin from Wilhelm Perfumery. Okay, so let's get into the fragrances. So this is going to be a little bit of fun, I think. It was requested by a subby. I'm not sure that's exactly what they requested, but I kind of put a twist on it. So I'm going to talk about the sign. I just picked out a couple personality traits from each zodiac sign, and then I just kind of brought a fragrance in that I think will kind of match that sign. So let us go. So I'm starting with the Capricorns in the crowd. So Capricorns, they are December 22nd to January 19th, and they're known to be goal-oriented, a little bit ambitious, you know, very dedicated, very professional. So the fragrance I chose, this one right here. And this is Creed AVENTUS for. So if you guys have ever smelled Creed AVENTUS for her, you will know that this is a green apple, kind of woody, very interesting fragrance to me. It's a fragrance that, you know, it's kind of like a boss lady fragrance. It kind of commands a room. You walk into the room, somebody smells this on you. It's not a fragrance that is for everyone. It's not something that you smell everywhere. So to me, yeah, that kind of matches the kind of Capricorn personality. So there, like I said, there's green apple, there's musk, there's black currant, peach, sandalwood, a lot of things. Another thing about this fragrance, it's beast mode. It lasts and lasts on the skin. Gives me about 9 hours on the skin with what I would consider monster sillage, monster projection. I put this fragrance on when I definitely want to exude that kind of vibe. I want to seem like I'm ambitious, which I am, goal-oriented, you know, a lady that knows what she wants. So yeah, that is what I picked for my Capricorns out there. This is Creed AVENTUS for her, from the house of Creed. Next up are my water babies, my Aquarius folks. January 20th to February 18th, thereabouts. You know, I'm not a zodiac reader or anything, so those are just my estimated dates for this. So Aquarius women, and I'm talking about women more so, just so you know, they're known to be idealistic, very empathetic, you know, very tree-hugging kind of vibes. So the fragrance that I chose was this one right here. And this one is from the brand Clean Reserve, and this is Radiant Nectar. So I chose a fragrance from Clean Reserve because I feel like the brand is clean and very environmentally conscious, and that's what they say about the folks that are Aquarius. So I feel like this is a good fragrance. Now this one right here, let me give it a spray. Radiant Nectar. This one is pear, there's ambrette, tobacco blossom, there's musk. It's a very easy wearing fragrance, a little deeper, darker than the other ones that I have in my collection from this brand, because I got skin and I also have sparkling sugar. So this one to me is just a little bit more substantial than the other two. However, I feel like it fits this, you know, this sign because it's easy to wear, non-offensive, you know, that kind of vibe. In terms of performance, this gives me about 4 hours on the skin. Very light wearing, like I said, so it's not going to project. It's not going to be loud, leave a monstrous sillage or anything like that. You're just going to smell nice and clean. And this has more of a, like a fruity nuance than the others. Also, if you want to bring out the pear more so in this fragrance, I like to layer it with Chasing Fireflies from Bath and Body Works. That's a really nice combination because this Chasing Fireflies is a little sweeter. I said fireflies, right? It's a little sweeter and it just gives this fragrance a little bit more oomph. But you could definitely wear this on your own. Like I said, very clean, very easy to wear, and definitely fits the bill for my Aquarius sisters out there. So yep, this is Radiant Nectar from the brand, what is wrong with me? Radiant Nectar from Clean Reserve. Next, let's talk about our Pisces sisters. So Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. And they're known to be very empathetic, dreamers. They're very compassionate. And the fragrance I chose is this one right here from Maison Tahiti. And this is Floranilla. So I bounced between Floranilla and Dama Bianca because to me they smell alike. But I picked Floranilla. Floranilla is less expensive and it lasts longer on the skin, just so you know. But yeah, to me this fragrance is exactly that. It's very light, but it's pretty. Very powdery, you know, very approachable, kind of ethereal. So yeah, Floranilla. So there's violet, heliotrope, hence it's powdery. Vanilla, orris, hence it's powdery. And then there's myrrh and vetiver in the base. This fragrance, I think, fits my Pisces sisters to a T. Just because it's so approachable. Yeah, powdery, just really, really pretty. This gives me about, I want to say 6 hours on the skin. Minimal sillage, minimal projection. But it still projects more than Dama Bianca. So maybe it is moderate. I don't know. But very pretty fragrance. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I can see someone that's a dreamer, that's, you know, that's very idealistic and just loves the world and very compassionate and people could do no wrong. I could definitely see somebody from that sign wearing this fragrance. So yep, Floranilla is for my Pisces girls out there. And this is from the house. This is from Maison Tahiti. Next up, let's talk Aries. And this is very personal to me because I am Aries. I don't know if I fit all the things according to the zodiac things, but anywho. So Aries, we are March 21st to April 19th. And we are known to be feisty, creative, independent, intelligent, all of the things. I think I don't have them all together, but I have moments of each. So the fragrance I chose is this one right here from Parfums de Marly, and this is ALTHAIR. I love this fragrance, and I just feel like it embodies all the things that are supposed to be Aries. Yeah. So this is cinnamon, cardamom. So it's spicy in the beginning. In the middle, there's bourbon vanilla. In the base, there's praline, musk, ambroxan, gaiac wood. Y'all know I love this fragrance. I spoke about this fragrance many times. I did a dedicated review on this fragrance. It is so spicy. It is such a delicious vanilla with a twist. There's a slight smokiness in the base from the gaiac wood, but it's not super feminine. I feel like it's right down the middle. So it speaks to like the, you know, the independence of this woman. You know, you can't put me in a box. You can't tell me I could only wear girly girl fragrances because I could wear whatever I want. The spices in here just brings out a different, you know, personality. I love it. I love it. And I just feel like it fits the bill for the Aries sisters out there. You know, in the opening, there's also some citruses. So in the opening, there's like a blend of spices and citruses. Listen, I love this fragrance and I feel like it does fit the bill for the Aries sign. You know, there's a little bit of feistiness in here. Again, because it's not really an expected, you know, vanilla. There's some twists and turns in this vanilla fragrance. So yep, for my Aries girls, this is the one I picked for you. This is ALTHAIR from the house of Parfums de Marly. Next up, let's talk about the bulls. Let's talk about the bulls in the room, the Taurus. So April 20th to May 20th. Yeah, they're the bulls, you know, like the bulls in the china shop. So Tauruses are known to be hardworking, very reliable folks, super loyal. And the fragrance I chose is this one right here. And this is TABIT from the house of Tiziana Terenzi. Listen, in my collection, this is one of the most hardworking fragrances ever. Why? Because it lasts forever on the skin. This gives you 12 hours. This gives you performance. This gives you sillage. This gives you longevity. This gives you projection, okay? Trust and believe. She is hardworking. So what's in here? We have green notes, we have peach, we have coconut, we have musk, vanilla, some woody notes. I know we have performance. When it comes to a fragrance that I know I can rely on, and it's gonna stay on me hour after hour after hour, it's TABIT. TABIT from Tiziana Terenzi. And you smell you smell so good because there's a mixture of fruits. There's a mixture, you know, the coconut gives it like this kind of tropical vibe, but not too tropical. And then you have the Tiziana Terenzi musk in a dry down. Listen, it's a fragrance. It's not for everybody because, you know, if you don't like it, it's really hard for you to get this off of your skin. So it's something that I would say that you need to try before you buy. I love this fragrance. I know it's a fragrance that I could rely on if I want something to work hard and last all day. So yep, this is TABIT from the house of Tiziana Terenzi. This is for my Taurus girlies. This is strong, this is reliable, this is hardworking, just like Taurus is, okay? Next up, let's talk about the twins. Let's talk about the Gemini. So Geminis are May 21st to June 21st, and they're known to be smart, hilarious, spontaneous, outgoing. And the fragrance I chose is this one right here. And this is Ambrosia Imperiale from the house of NECTAR in collaboration with AI the Great. Now this fragrance, y'all know, I love this fragrance. I think this fragrance is a masterpiece. I think that this fragrance is one of the most unique fragrances in my collection. And I think it fits the bill. This is bananas. This is rum. This is saffron. This is everything. There's also caramel in here. There's vanilla. Very well done. Very unexpected. Very, you know, delicious fragrance. It's gourmand, but not foodie, very perfumey, lasts on the skin. So when I think of what they explain a Gemini to be, I think this is a great fragrance for that sign. I really do think it is. It's spontaneous. I think so. Because it's so different. It's, you know, outgoing because there's so many different notes that come together to give this fragrance this unique quality. I mean, it's everything. I think this is a good fragrance for this category, for this sign. So yeah, Ambrosia Imperiale from the House of Navitus. Like I said, it lasts forever on the skin. 9+ hours, moderate sillage, moderate projection, but this thing performs. So for my Gemini girls, Ambrosia Imperiale, try this one, okay? Try it out. Okay, let's get into the Cancers, and they are June 22nd to July 22nd or thereabouts. And they are known to be very emotionally intelligent. And the fragrance I chose is this one right here. This is Fleur Narcotique. This is the Extrait de Parfum from Ex Nihilo. Ex Nihilo. This is a pretty fragrance. And I love the sprayer on this. Check it out. Oh, just beautiful mist. This is lychee, bergamot, peony, freesia, musk, sandalwood. Very gorgeous fragrance. It's very classy to me. Yeah, it smells smart. So like, and emotionally intelligent. You know, I believe that this fragrance fits this bill. I do believe that. Because you wear this, and yes, you walk into the room, and you know, you could see. I don't know if the fragrance makes you do that, or if you do that because you're wearing the fragrance, or I don't know. Humor me, okay? So you wear this and you come into the room and you could read minds. You could see what their faces say, and you have a sixth sense, okay? So that's part of being emotionally intelligent. So that's why I picked Fleur Narcotique. You know when to wear this, okay? You know when to wear this. You could wear this anytime, any place. Great for work. Great for very professional settings. You know, great for an evening on the town. Either way. So yeah. Fleur Narcotique from Ex Nihilo. This is the Extrait de Parfum. And this is for my Cancer girlies, okay? This is for my Cancer girls. My emotionally intelligent chicks out there. Get your nose on it if you have not already done so. Gives me about 6 hours on the skin. Moderate projection, moderate sillage, but I definitely overspray, not gonna lie. I have to overspray this fragrance to truly enjoy it. Okay, so let's get into the Leos. Let's get into the lionesses. Let's get into them. So Leos are known to be loyal, very protective, very loving, very generous. Fragrance I chose is this one right here, and this is Bond number 9. This is the signature scent. Bond number 9 signature. So in this fragrance, there's musk, rose, oud, tonka bean. I feel like it embodies all of the things that I said. Notice that Leos are not necessarily warm. And although they're loving, they're not usually warm and fuzzy. Like, that's just my experience. But they are loyal, they're generous. And this fragrance kind of gives me that vibe. It gives me the, you know, with the rose and the oud and that vibe, it gives me the loyalty. It gives me I'm gonna stick around, right? This fragrance actually gives me about 7+ hours on the skin. So it's gonna stick around. It's loyal. It's loving. It's gonna give. It's generous. All right. It's gonna give you all the sillage. It's gonna give you that projection. However, it's not warm and fuzzy. You're not getting the notes that are cozy and warm. No, you're not getting that. But you are getting the, you know, generosity and loyalty. And that is why I picked this for the Leos, okay? This is the Leo sign. Did I say what it is? It's July 23rd to August 22nd. Yeah, great fragrance for that group. And like I said, moderate sillage, moderate projection, gives me about 7 hours on the skin. This fragrance did not used to perform the way it does now. It sat in my collection for a little bit over a year, and it's starting to do its thing, and I'm starting to wear it more. So my dent is about right here, and I had it for about a year. So this is bond number 9 signature, and this is for my Leo ladies out there. Next up, let's talk about my Virgos. My Virgo ladies, August 23rd to September 22nd. I cannot get it together today, y'all. I cannot, but let's carry on. So the fragrance that I chose for these Virgo ladies, and the word that comes to mind when we talk about Virgos, is confidence. Pure confidence. Fragrance that I chose is this one right here from the house of Xerjoff, and this is La Capitale. La Capitale from Xerjoff. Confidence. This fragrance to me always exudes a degree of confidence. You have strawberries, you have caramel, and you have peach, but in the middle you have some leather. So strawberries and leather and caramel. Yeah, to pull this off, you have to be confident. You really do. So that's why I chose this one for my Virgos. This fragrance to me is a boss lady fragrance. You have to be confident to pull it off. It gives me about 6 hours on the skin, moderate sillage, moderate projection. You smell very unexpected. You smell that fruity nuance in the opening, but then when it starts drying down, you get that little bit of leathery aspect to it. The leather does not smell like a car or a new purse. It does not. It blends beautifully together, but it's definitely unexpected. And not everybody likes this fragrance because not everybody could pull it off. But I do believe my Virgo girls can pull this one off. And this is La Capitale from the house of Xerjoff. Okay, so let's talk about the Libras in the room. So the Libras are September 23rd to October 23rd. They're supposed to be understanding and friendly and kind, and you know, the scales are balanced. So the fragrance I chose is this one here from the house of Kilian, and this is Woman in Gold. This is one of my favorite Kilian fragrances. Very underrated. Very underrated. So this fragrance is bergamot. There's some citruses in the opening, and in the middle there's some vanilla absolute. And in the base there's more vanilla. There's some oud, and there's some tonka bean with some patchouli. Very approachable fragrance. It's not loud. It's not screaming anything to you, but you smell very pretty. You smell very approachable. You smell kind. Whether you're kind or not, you kind of smell kind. So yeah, that's why I chose this one for the Libras in the room. Now, in terms of performance, this one gives me about 4 to 5 hours on the skin. It depends on the weather. Definitely does better in the summer and in the springtime. It's not a cold weather scent at all. So it's going to perform better in the warmer weather. But yeah, I love this fragrance. It gives me like minimal sillage, minimal projection, but I love it. And I think this fits the bill for friendly, understanding people. Woman in Gold from the house of Kilian. Let's talk Scorpios. My mom's a Scorpio, and I know very Scorpio women. I'm gonna say that. So for Scorpios, we have October 24th to November 21st. They are known to be hard to resist, magnetic, charming, also very opinionated. You know, they have to have the last word. Most Scorpions that I know. Anywho, the fragrance I chose, because of the hard to resist kind of charming piece, is this one right here. And this is Valentino Donna, Born in Roma. Y'all know I love this fragrance. No stranger to the channel. This is blackcurrant, jasmine, bourbon, vanilla. It is yummy. Very strong. You know, to me, it's a very opinionated fragrance. Honestly, it's strong. It can be loud. It's very long lasting. So I think it fits the Scorpions in the room. It really does. Feisty. Them. Hard to resist. Yes. I find if you love this fragrance, you love it. There are not that many people that I know that dislike this fragrance. There are many people that say that it's basic. I disagree. I enjoy the fragrance. I think it's well done. For a designer fragrance, absolutely. So, yep. This one gives me 10 plus hours on the skin. Monstrous projection. Monstrous sillage. Very, very moth to a flame. Always get compliments when I wear this fragrance. No matter, it doesn't matter. Every single time I put this on, I get a compliment. So when I think of hard to resist, Valentino Donna, born in Roma, it definitely fits the bill. So for my Scorpions out there, this is your girl. Valentino Donna, born in Roma, from the house of Valentino, for my Scorpions. Okay, last but not least, we have my Sagittarius girls. One of my favorite cousins is a Saggy. So is my daughter. Listen, they're everywhere in my life. So I know them. I know them very well. And they are November 22nd all the way up to December 21st. And they are feisty. They are wild. They are exciting. Yes, they are. And the fragrance that I chose is none other than Possibilities from the house of La Perla. Y'all know I love this one. Y'all know I love me some Possibilities. This to me is a very exciting, very sexy fragrance. There's rose. It's just a sexy, sexy fragrance. The notes don't even matter. They just come together and they give this fragrance that, to me, of course, not everybody is going to love this fragrance because it's so different. It's different. It hits differently. And it's not a pretty girl fragrance. This is when the claws come out. When you are putting on your best. You're sexy. You're feeling feisty. You're ready to take over the world with your sexiness and your feistiness. You put on La Perla's Possibilities. If you can find it. Because this thing is always sold out. Always sold out. But I'm really happy. I have me a bottle. I haven't been wearing it too much lately. Because I don't want it to be done. I don't want it to be over. So yeah, it gives me about 8 plus hours on the skin. Moderate projection, moderate sillage. You know, my guy loves it on me. It is a very sexy fragrance. So if you love it, you love it. If you don't, you don't. It can be polarizing, but I do feel that this fits the bill for my Sagittarius sisters. All right, La Perla's Possibilities. Okay, y'all, that brings us to the end of the video. I feel like I was stumbling in this video, but anyways, we got through it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Join the family. It's free. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and do that. Turn on your notification bells. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do. Let me know in the comments, what's your sign? Do you agree with the fragrances that I chose? If you didn't agree, tell me one that you feel fits your sign better. Let me know. I want to know in the comments. And like I always say, we can be anything in this world we want to be with hard work, dedication, and perseverance. So if we're not there, even if we're already there, smell like good people. Smell fabulous at all times. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.